We came here early this morning and spent time with the kids, and
Yeah, it was really great.
that's good.
Because Grace and I were just reminiscing on like all that she went through on her first trip here. I mean,
When was that? How many years?
2018, I think.
2018.
The first time, but
2018, 2019 was
we
her
weren't
first trip.
involved.
We were.
Oh yeah, we were
Yeah, that
the
was-
first ones involved in it.
Yeah, so it all started with
Up at Kebby's.
yep. It all started at Kebe's with
Seems like that's a long time ago.
it's seven or 8 years ago
Right.
when it started.
Never
And
forget
since then,
that
she
because
said-
I walked back there and here's this little girl with this tube,
Yeah.
and I came back and talked to you about it. I said, "What's this
Yeah,
girl
and we
got
were.
the tube
I mean,
on?"
Jess and I had been trying to find solutions for that forever.
See, we didn't even
And
know
then
that.
we get back and we're going to like talk to the mom to say, hey, we're still trying to figure out what to do, but we can't find any solutions. And the
Right.
mom was like, well, somebody already came and got her passport and they're already like planning to take her to Kenya. And we're like, great, get her, connect us with her. And that was Miss Livingstone.
That's right.
That had already.
And that's how we got with Miss Livingstone, and we sent our first one with
Yeah, to
her
Kenya.
to Kenya.
To
Right,
Kenya.
that was the first one.
And that was Grace that went with them. And then
oh, Grace went to that one
Yep.
too. Okay.
Yep. So that was Grace that went with the two of them to
Okay.
Kenya. And then when they came back, that's whenever Grace had said, I think we need to. So that's when Jess and I did some research to
Right.
find.
You
and
did
we
a lot
found
of work
Dr.
on that.
Mensah in Ghana, but not knowing, we didn't know. We didn't know him at all. We didn't like, no idea. But Grace was like, yeah, we'll figure it out. And it's really fun. I think Jess still has a lot of her WhatsApp conversations with the doctor because, we didn't know if we could trust her. We
Right.
didn't know,
Right.
but she was like, oh yeah, just send the kids over. And Jess was like, are you sure? But it was really good to see, the hostel, the mother's hostel that they're staying at. Grace has it figured out now.
Near the hospital?
Yeah, it's in the same hospital. It's a big complex.
Oh, it's all in the same
it's
complex.
all in the same.
Well, it's a teaching hospital too.
Yeah, but the original hostel that she got was in a lot worse condition,
Oh, really?
and she kept telling me that. She kept telling me this is in really bad condition, and
Oh,
I kind
really?
of did the whole it's probably okay, and she showed it to me, and it was not a
Really
very good.
bad?
So she ended up, after making the connections. Now this is her 7th trip to Ghana with kids.
Seventh one.
7th.
Well, this is, I think, 19 kids. It would be 20, but we're redoing the one.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't really count as a new one. He counts as a redo.
Yeah.
Which is still going to cost us the same amount. Well, see, it was originally $7,000 a child
Right.
for the surgery.
Yeah.
And then I talked to her and got it down to 5,000.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get her down one more thousand. So, which is one of the ulterior
Yeah.
motive of me coming here and spending some time with her and
Yeah.
letting her know we still have about 12
We
to
still
go.
have a lot, and what I'm realizing even more so now is a lot of the kids that are even of the 6 that are here, most of them only heard from word of mouth from other kids that have
Really?
gotten.
So that's how.
That's how almost all of. There's 2 of them that met Katie at Ella Hospital, and she helped
Okay.
work with them. But the other ones, it was all like they had the accident, they were stuck without any answers, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they found somebody at the hospital that said, "I know somebody that might be able to help you." And so, I know we have 12 more, but I'm hoping that it doesn't keep popping up. Not necessarily that, but I do think every single story has to do with a bucket of caustic in the kitchen. Everyone.
Yeah.
Whether it's I was visiting my friends and I was thirsty, or or it was one of the moms saying that she was working and she was with another family member, or so like but it's always that open bucket of caustic soda.
Mrs. Livingston.
An actual bucket, huh?
Yeah, it's an
not a
open-
glass
Nope.
or anything. Just it's in a bucket.
It's an
I thought
open-
it was in a bottle.
No, it's
Okay.
an open bucket of caustic soda.
Isn't Mrs. Livingston doing a campaign to educate?
She's
She
been
is,
working
but
on it.
it's
Yeah.
something that needs to keep happening for
Well-
Could
sure.
be
Yeah.
Next Friday, she wants us to meet with her at her
Yeah.
office.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about what she
I
does and how we do it with her and what the future
What's
is.
so hard, and I hope you'll be able to hear in some of these interviews, I think, I personally, from in the 6 that are here, I don't think that there was any of them. I mean, other than the fact that if the only way to have stopped what happened with these 6 would have been that caustic wasn't there in the first place, and so. As far as the mothers are concerned, it wasn't. None of them was a case of neglect, or it wasn't.
Oh,
It was, most of them was like either a family member had it and they
Right.
didn't know, or they were at a church, function and somebody that they were staying with had it. So it's
Oh.
not. It wasn't something that the mothers did or knew
Right,
of. It was just
right.
that it's. But to hear these moms
The
talk
anguish.
about the moment that it happened,
oh,
and to talk about how helpless they felt.
They have guilt.
Well, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But then to know that they did everything they possibly could. I mean, like, short of selling their arm to try to get
help.
help,
Yeah,
jumping from hospital to hospital and
Nobody.
waiting for days sometimes to get
Yeah.
somebody to help. And it's just, I mean, me and Johnson were trying our best not to cry in the midst of
Really?
Oh,
He
and
mentioned that.
there's
Even if this doesn't, obviously you can't put all of that in
No.
and what our deal is, but I want to see the raw video
Yeah,
of that. That is real important.
there's
to me
an
to hear all
older
that.
there's an older 17-year-old young man.
Yeah.
He really caught me off guard because it's his sister who's
Right.
with him, and
They're orphans,
yeah.
right?
So it's his sister. They're sitting there, and I didn't realize what was happening, and so we're interviewing, and I said, "Well, what happened? Where's your mom and dad?" And both of them just break down
Really?
and go, "Our mom and dad are no more." And I'm just
Really?
like,
Oh.
So here's
see,
this-
I knew that because I
"Here's
bought
this
the
26-year-old sister
Oh.
who has become the mother
Yeah.
for all of the other siblings."
and they have other siblings
Yeah.
too. Oh my goodness.
And so she has, I mean, any other young 26-year-old is not going to, like, but she has, it's incredible
Yeah.
to hear their story. And
That is so good. I'm so glad you were here
Yeah.
today to do that.
but I wasn't expecting, I think it went really well. I
Well,
think it
that's
was
good.
just,
That's great. I'm sorry.
Miss Livingstone's really hard on parents because she's just like,
Well,
how
that's-
stupid can you be?
She
Like,
sees
that's
it
her.
all. I mean, she's seen more
But
than we'll
to hear
ever
the
know.
story and to go, like, to try to put yourself there
Right.
and to realize, like, okay, maybe it was a mistake, but to see how much these parents love their kids and are
That's
just,
a cool thing.
I mean, it's a life-changing situation.
That's going to help me to see that because, I conjure up things and say,
Right.
what were they thinking? And,
Right.
you fill in the
You
blanks
fill in
when
the
there's
blanks.
no information.
But when you
and-
give them the chance
Exactly.
to tell the story and
Exactly.
to talk about, because again, the other thing is Liberians don't generally talk about how they feel or how
Right.
something impacted
That's not
them.
normal for them. no.
So when I pried and I asked, like, how did this make you feel?
Wow, I
And
wish I
so-
could have been there.
Oh.
Well, I'll see it on the video. So
Oh,
that's
Johnson was crying.
good. Well, I'm just glad, that.
Tough, but he's not.
No,
Well, you can't help but feel that way. I mean, let's face it; these are kids that are innocent. They don't know any better. And it's so.
right.
It's a hard enough life as it is.
Yeah.
So that is,
It's so permanent. Once
Well,
they
it's
do
permanent.
it, it's a permanent
Yep.
thing, and it's like there's no
that's-
place in Liberia.
That's what we
where they
have to
can-
cover, I think, is that any, like, one little drink. It's not even like they
Right.
did it over and over. It's one drink, and changed their life
Yeah,
forever.
the minute that they put it down there, that was it. Now, one of them, one of the little girls has a
Two of them.
two of them.
Yeah,
Well, the one that we sent over
yeah,
for a second, and the little girl has it because I read her
yeah.
her
So
story.
there's two of them that have trachs.
And so I'm wondering, is that going to be more
We don't-
difficult for them, or is that going to be easier?
We
for
don't
them?
know. That's
Yeah,
the.
one of the things I'm going to ask the doctor
Yeah.
about.
I think it's all case by case basis for sure. But
Okay.
there's two of them that have the trach and also have the G tube.
The trach was put in Liberia.
Yeah,
Yeah, for the little girl.
That's all they know as
they-
far as they can go with
Yeah.
it.
They put it in
well, the trach, they put the trach in because it was bad enough that they couldn't breathe.
because she couldn't breathe.
So they
right?
had to put the trach in for breathing, and then they have the G tube in for feeding. So
They did the tube for
we
feeding.
also did some
and then they
recording
put-
of
yeah.
them feeding the kids with the G tubes and all of that. I mean, it's like all 6 of them are in there getting syringe fed with G tubes, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Oh, very good.
yeah.
Well,
I think it's going to be a good meeting with.
yeah, that's good. I'm really glad that this kind of worked out
Yeah.
this way, and really happy that you came in early, and Johnson, that you were here to videotape this all. That's
Yep.
I think it's really. I mean, unless you document it, you can't tell anybody
Right.
what you just went through.
Right.
You can't do that. Even
No, I think.
when you go back and talk to your
But I
wife,
think-
you know,
I
she's
think-
going to love to see
Yeah,
that.
I think these interviews are going to help people. I really do. Like the
Well-
way that it worked out, I think it's going to help people to understand what's at stake here.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's good. And then, of course, Mrs. Livingstone, you know, should see that also, because
yeah.
she's dealing with it from a different angle.
Which
and
I
coordination.
completely respect. I
well,
mean,
of course,
it's like,
I mean, we couldn't do it without, and also
Oh.
with
I told.
Sheltering Wings
Yeah.
has been so good.
Well,
you know,
two of those stories, two of those girls specifically talk about how the impact that happened when they actually met with Katie.
Oh, really?
And Katie said, like, so for one of them, Katie has helped to feed those
Oh, really?
girls for 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, Katie's been a godsend.
So they're absolutely. So that's fun to see to hear too.
The cool thing about all of this, when you start from when we were first up at Kebby's, you know, and then how, if you follow that all through, you can see the hand of God
Yeah.
in the whole thing, even
Yep.
to today,
Yep.
you know, what's happening. And
Yep.
and just to know that we're a little part of that, you know, it's
Yeah,
a blessing. It's a blessing to us, actually.
I think sometimes you miss that whenever all the busyness happens and we're like, oh yeah, we'll stop here and we'll
Right.
do this. But
Right.
when you actually sit down to look and realize how many pieces it took that God weaved together
Right.
to make this all happen.
Yeah, just
You can't make it up.
that's incredible.
You can't make this stuff up. Like not like obviously grace is a spearhead of this whole thing. Without grace, we're out. Like,
All
but
of them,
also they're going to
everybody.
say the same thing. Without the financial support of the two organizations, they
Right.
wouldn't. They'd
We
be
couldn't
out.
do it.
They'd be
Yeah, they
done.
couldn't do it.
And so everybody gets to play that small role.
Exactly.
And it's really cool to
Yeah.
see it. So, anyways.
Well, that's cool. Great.
Yep.
Okay.
Great.